Hi folks, hello there, and welcome back. I think it's time we maybe try to finish off our Hearts of Iron for Italy campaign here. We had grand plans at the end of the last one, didn't we? We're starting to push for the invasion of North America. In fact, I think we're not in there yet, but we've got the Marines set to go in. We were talking about the possibility of usurping Germany as the head of the Axis faction, and maybe slowly, one by one, kicking the rest out, conquering all of Europe. That's still a possibility. We're going to see how far we get down that road. Events might overtake us and it may not happen. But I have a plan. I have a plan to put us in charge at the head of the Axis faction. Hey Anu, hear me out with this and see if it works. So, to supplant the Germans, if I go over to Germany, where is it? It is take over faction. We've got the political power, no problem. But we need a ton more manpower. So we need to have like 8.5 million deployed. We've currently got 5. Now that is possible because we have a big manpower reserve. I need to get that down by reducing the amount that the Germans have deployed, which means getting the Germans to fight. That means I'll have to produce fewer troops before I can take over the faction. So here's the plan. We invade North America. We get as many fronts going as possible. We're going to have one in Canada, one on this eastern seaboard, one pushing up through Mexico. I mean, they need to be knocked out of the war anyway, all of them. Great. No problems there. That's the plan. I need to take some of these islands as well to then give me bases to jump off from and get some naval bases and all the rest. However, I don't push those fronts. I just open them up and try and get to fairly wide ones. And then we let the Germans come in. They will man the front. They'll try and push using World War I tactics. They will bleed the Americans dry. It'll be my territory because I'll be taking control of this all the time. I'll just be sitting holding the line and letting the Germans waste their manpower pushing. That's what I think is going to happen. If we bleed them dry by letting them do that, because the Americans will counterattack as well. So if we bleed them dry by letting them do that, I will then have to deploy fewer troops of my own to usurp them as the head of the faction. And that is our plan. I could do with them carrying on the war against the Soviet Union. I don't want the Soviet Union to be knocked out of this anytime soon. So we're going to see how this goes. And if nothing else, it should, it'll win us the war. And we'll see. We'll see if we're in a situation to maybe challenge for dominance after that. Looks like our ships are doing a good job. Ships and planes, sinking a few US destroyers around here. We haven't had a big battle fleet action. The Americans have got some stuff kicking around. You have to be a little bit careful. So anyway, that's the plan. Let's see how far we get with this. What's the naval situation? We've got naval dominance. That's fine. Absolutely fine. The military situation. Do I want to modify the government? Do we still need... No, we still need the non-core manpower and the garrison protection. Civilian factory, railway construction speed, and refinery construction speed. I don't think we need that one anymore. Whereas we've got the military factory, dockyards. It's not a bad one to have. Is there anyone we can switch out for anything else? There's a quartermaster. Air base, naval base. Naval bases. Yes, let's go for this, because that is a thing. Let's switch him out. We haven't really done much with that. Chief of the Air Force, what's my max? Current max 90. Yeah, I remember I took him out trying. This is an issue that's been highlighted to me with this Buy Blood Alone DLC. You want to fill up your military advisors really, but they do take command points away from your current maximum pull. So we can get to current max of 90. Let's say that I would like to, let's find a new general. I would like to create a brand new general. Do we have one? Here we go. So, let's pretend we've used them all up. We need to promote someone. We need a new general. Show the field commanders. Here's one. He's got medals. He's got the experience. Let's promote him. Oh, we can. Okay, it's only going to cost 85. So I can do it now. That's good, because before, I wonder if that's been patched or if I put something in place that reduces that cost, because before it would cost 100 and we couldn't get there without going in and sacking some of these to let that recover And then we could put these guys back in. But, I mean, I don't know. Is that a good idea? Is that a good mechanic? Should it work like that? This seems like a pain in the arse to have to go in and unassign your advisors to free up the command power to promote a divisional commander. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe they'll address that in a future patch. As it turns out, we have a way around that now. So let's go do that. Because I've never done this. I want to see how this works anyway. So we're going to click on there. Show field commanders. These are the people in charge of the armoured divisions. I mean, they are pretty good. We can assign a medal there to this guy, which we will do. Should we just promote him? He's going to... Let's promote him and see what happens. Boom. Are you sure you want to promote him? Okay. You can only do one. So what did we get? We got a guy who starts with Panzer Leader experience and a Scary officer. That was him, wasn't it? Starts with an attack of 6. Okay. That's pretty powerful. That is pretty powerful. And he brings field citations. That's all right. That's pretty good. We shall let that build back up. We might take advantage of that a little bit further if we can. But I mean, do we want him in charge? What is this army I picked anyway? These are the new infantry. So we kind of do need someone who knows what they're doing in that. I also need to get probably some more field marshals on the go. We might be able to manage. We might. Anyway, let's put the Mountaineer. I was going to make some mountain troops. I don't think I really need to now. Cavalry defense. And that and the supply usage. He's got no defense, but he's a good attacker. I might put him in the armored unit somewhere. Anyway, let's put this guy in. Let's change this color. I have a plan. There's another plan. Yeah, there's always another plan. Right. Where are these dudes at? Because they're on the Spanish border. Perfect. These guys were. What's their big infantry? Good. What's yours? These are all big infantry. Excellent. Excellent. They're training up the new templates. So we need to... I'm going to put him in there. I actually need 5 divisions into there. What have I got in this division here? This is something else. What is your template? Very basic infantry. I'm going to guess you've been training up from doing something else. We've got a 24 there. What are these guys? These are infantry 1942. So these are slightly more updated. Slightly. Well, this is a way of getting more men to the field very quickly. So let's do this. Big infantry. I'm just short of towed artillery. The rest is okay. So we'll go to Iberia. Let me just recruit 5 divisions. 5 very specific divisions, because I don't like having armies with too few men in. It always annoys me. We want to go to... No, we don't want to do that. We want to do it that way. And you can appear in Livorno. Then add another 6, because I see there's one up there that doesn't have the right amount in. They have bicycle troops and all sorts of stuff in. I don't know if we want the bicycle troops anymore. Hey, UFO. No, there's no Solasta tonight. The guys decided that they wanted to do that like as on a regular weekly night. So it's going to be Mondays at 5:30 from now on until we finish the series. And then we might look at another multiplayer game. So Solasta's coming on Monday. But we do have Grounded, which we want to finish as well. And that is coming tomorrow. That's going to be about 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll get on with some Grounded. Some of that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids survival. So that's going to be good. Yeah, add another 6 into this. And we'll split them between that one and the one that's weakened over there. We'll get some soldiers on the ground. We will. We've got these. These are garrison troops still coming on. That's okay. We'll leave those guys there. Right, so the plan. Let's get on with this plan. Let's speed things up. So they haven't redrawn that. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. I honestly can't remember invading Portugal. It feels like it's been that long ago since I've been playing this. But I clearly have. So that's cool. Are you enjoying Solasta then, UFO? I had a load of fun with it. Which I did the first time we played. But I'm loving the new classes in that game. The Bard is a whole lot more fun than I ever expected. So meanwhile, I'm going to have a look over here. I've got troops to land in Mexico. I don't... Oh, we've got supply issues. Do I have any big forces? We've got garrison troops around there. Venezuela's taken all that. Part of that was Italy. It seems to have cleaned itself up. With the load and save. We don't. So, what on earth? Where are these guys at? They're on training. That's cavalry? Oof, they're railroading out of... Okay, they're coming out of South Africa. Oh, we got it. We did. I remember we did the naval invasion. That's one more job that's cleaned up. And there's some sort of front line we've got going across here with a scrabble of units. Hey, Tom. Nice to see you. Let's see. What have I got in the UK? Just garrison troops for now. That's fine. I feel like I'm trying to find forces, get them together. We've got the armoured stuff. Am I going to bring them? Who the hell is that? Oh, it's more of their tanks. All right. Am I going to bring them over to North America? Is there anyone left here that we need to invade? We don't. We've got the Middle East. Africa is finishing itself off nicely. This is a work in progress. I did think about taking Sweden. I did, but because they're trading with Germany and supplying them with steel, which isn't good. What I will do is let me get... I don't know if this makes a difference, improve relations. I will send it, though. So I'd rather they were trading with me. I'd rather nobody traded with Germany if we're going to try and take them on later. Have I heard the new Three Lions song? I saw the intro to it earlier, but I haven't heard the full thing. Is it good? I was watching the video, and it was kind of cool how they had, like, the young selves and then the old selves walking into the same room. There's a lot of air combat going on along here. I don't have any solid troops kicking about. We need a North America. Don't we? We need a North America in this. Although Iberia will not be there much longer. I think we're going to have that sorted. So we have some... This stuff will do. Let's go. New theatre. North America. We're going to need a new field marshal for this. Actually, I just call this America because it's covering both bits quite nicely. We don't have any spare field marshals, do we? They're all in use. Who shall I put in here? Kind of need to promote somebody. What's he like? Nothing special. Do I have any good generals? I mean, these guys in Africa have been... No, actually, they're garrison forces, sorry. It's these guys in Africa. These have been fighting quite a bit throughout the war. But these are my African soldiers, so... He'd be quite good, I think. Hang on, can we have a look at his stats? He's an irregulars officer, and a cavalry leader, and a desert fox. Okay, we'll leave him where he is. He's probably more use there. Do we have... Ooh, where are these going? Right, we have troops coming in. Brilliant, and it looks like we have... This is an odd selection of stuff. These bods are ready to roll, are they? I guess they are. Then let's stick these straight into... America! Aha! They're all in there. Did I just fire the guy's field? Yes, I did. I thought I'd done that. Let's put him back in. Video's cool? Great. I'm going to have a look at that later. Although there's not so much hype around this World Cup, is there? It feels like... I've got nothing against Qatar, but I think it's not the right location for a huge football tournament. They've upset the sponsors, Budweiser, today, by declaring that there'll be no alcohol sold anywhere near the stadiums or venues, which I can totally respect. A country that doesn't have that's its laws. It doesn't sell alcohol. It's very strictly policed over there. But they had signed a deal to allow Budweiser and other beers to be sold as long as they kept a low-key thing, and that's just been... They've gone back on that. Doesn't bother me, as I'm not really a... I don't go to watch football to drink the beer, but I don't know, you can't really undo deals like that, because I think Budweiser paid something like 75 million to sponsor the World Cup, and now suddenly it's not working out for them. So, I don't know. This World Cup, it's not doing it for me. Plus, England are going to get beat in no time at all. I honestly do think that, which would be no change from usual service, I think. Right, do I send these fellas in, or do I wait for these new units to come? They're nearly there. Made you laugh that the official FIFA statement said that Bud Light Zero will still be sold. It tastes just as bad as regular Bud. I don't think the taste, though, is quite what football fans drink it for, is it? If we're being honest. So, I don't know. I don't know about this. Right, what have we got? We've got stuff kicking off. Free civilian factories. Really? In that case, I probably don't need it, but let's put that on there. Should we put an airbase on there? What about a radar station? Let's put a radar station. We might need to venture into the... oh, it's already on. We're still doing that. The airbase. Boom. Stick it up like that. We need to... Oh, yeah, we need to invade some of these places. So we might have naval base requirements elsewhere. Just to feed the soldiers whilst we're waiting for somewhere to invade. It is a necessity. Oh, we were working on Greenland because we're going to have an army up there. I think that's done. I think that's done. All right, let's kick something off. Let's get these naval invasions going. Some divisions assigned to this invasion have not reached the start point yet. That, cancel, is not the plan. Where are you? Why have you not reached the start point yet? Because you've still got that going on. I've still got the old ones going on. That's not good.
Pronto all'azione.
Not good at all. I think that's cancelled his orders. Oh, bollocks to it. Right, let's... they'll be okay. I'm going to set a new target over there. We want that place. 2 divisions can do it. These guys can do it by themselves, I'm sure. There are no units assigned to this order. Oh, yes, there are. There you go. We've got 4 divisions. Oh, I need to... I hate it when the game doesn't cancel an old naval invasion order even after it's gone successfully ahead. I think that's ready to go. Invasion is still preparing. 1 out of 1 days. Let's go. Hey, Daylord, how's it going? So we're going to get in to Central America. We're going to open one of these fronts. I don't feel like we've got much to really... Those guys are going to go. I don't think I even need to send reinforcements over. Should we go Cuba? Should we go and do those? Captain Mercado, thank you for 49 months of subs. That is awesome. We're all thanks. All good thanks. And Wolfie is fine as well. He's asleep at the moment, sitting on a great big pile of coats in our other room. Have I misjudged this? I've misjudged this one.
Formazione.
We're in, and we're going to have a port, because there's nothing, as far as I can tell, stopping us here. They're trying to make a comeback. As long as we get in and hold this.
Formazione.
We have the port. Excellent. I'll not worry about...
Si, signore.
I'll not worry too much about that. Oh, what we desperately need, is a huge, great big army coming in here. That ought to shake things up a bit. We're not going to be able to feed them, are we? That is ridiculous. So, we go maximum on there. That is that Yucatan? I did not know Yucatan was there. Okay. Yucatan. And we're going to need some railroads. Is that it? Okay, I think that's building them as I want to. I'm going to regret that, but anyway, we're in. Excavation 5. Oh yeah, we needed that for the extra stuff, didn't we? Resource digging. We should be more or less done with most things now. Heavy tanks. Support companies. Are we in? We're in 46. Okay, we could have the land knight attack there. We may as well. We'll take that. Do you reckon we can push that unit out there? Of the United Mexican States.
Attento.
Let's have a go, shall we? I think we're going to do it. I need to get rid of that. So where are you going? They're moving now. Okay. Did we get in here? We're about to see if we get in here, which is good. Garrisons, resistance to occupation, Northern Bahamas. Yeah, no shit. Where's this yellow one?
Si, signore.
You kind of really need that. 24 divisions. I think that should be enough. I wonder if I should just like swamp this. I've got to be a little bit careful though, because all roads lead to Rome. I think that's given us some extra infrastructure, and the new cruiser hulls. Okay, we'll make a new ship if we need one. We'll come back to that in a minute. I can't remember what we were working on down here. The Alpine Division, Special Forces Capacity Multiplayer. We don't really have any Mountaineers at the moment. I think I got rid of them all. Cooperation programs. Naval stuff is kind of... What's this? What does this give us? A better spy? An extra operative. Strengthen the regime. Oh yeah, we went down this road, didn't we? Iberian protection. What does this give us? Italy. Oh, I think it's too late for that, isn't it? Nationalist Spain. Don't know if that's a good thing to go down. What's this do? The militia. Gives us some militia stuff. Yeah. It's not that exciting, but I'll take it. Available war goal. We can annex. Right. Nice. We can just go to war with Spain, I think. Let's make sure the Iberian armies on this peninsula are fully trained up. I haven't given them an attack order yet. So let's do that. Whee! There you go. I think that's going to work. I'll bring the armor over.
Formazione.
Let's stop training, guys. It's time to get over to Lisbon. Don't think we need the cavalry in there. So I'll leave the cavalry, for now, carrying on training. Yeah, I could do with taking Belize. I mean, whoa, there's a huge amount of soldiers in there. That's silly. That's quite silly. Where are my 24 divisions?
Formazione.
Some are going. $13 in there. Okay, they're all going. They're all on the way. Let's get rid of this order. We got into the Bahamas nicely. I guess we will build a naval base. And we'll do the usual. We'll put radar on. And should we have an airfield? I mean, our civilian factories don't have a whole lot to do anymore, so we will get on with this. Gibraltar probably doesn't need quite so many land level forts now because we are going to take Spain. Yeah, I'll just let the civilian factories build all this stuff out. There you go. Is it worth trying to... let's find... Where are my garrison forces?
Pronto.
You guys are doing Africa.
Pronto.
You're doing the Middle East. You're doing the UK.
Pronto.
You're doing Italy.
Ordini.
You're doing over here. Right. Cool. In which case, we need to add some more area defense. Ports and stuff. Go and garrison them. And I think we've got some spare troops somewhere.
Pronto all'azione.
Yeah, you're going to be needed over here for sure. Is that a whole new army? Have we got a whole new army there? We have, of the big stuff as well. Excellent. Guys, get training. Not quite sure where to go and deploy all these men. Of all the countries I've played, which has been the favourite? It's hard to beat Great Britain. Great Britain's always a fun one. It's just like a nice, challenging era. But you've got good industry to start with. And of course, being British, it makes it all feel a bit more personal. You know, you're trying to defend the homeland, I guess. But also just, yeah, it just feels a bit more personal. So I really enjoyed that. That's always good. If you want to just cause chaos, though, Germany is fun to play. And as is Japan. They've been good. Italy's kind of a little bit tough because it's a bit steady on the progress.
Attento.
Should we just... Oh, let's batter ourselves away through to there.
Avanzate.
I think the infantry is going to be fine with that. We've got plenty of Marines coming over. Did that not work? Did I miss something there? Did that not work?
Avanzate.
It looked like I got beaten back. Why does that stop?
Avanzate.
I am at war with Mexico. Oh, I'm going to guess it's because I'm not reinforcing. Okay. I'm going to guess it's that. Shall we, instead of doing that then?
Pronto.
Shall we try doing this?
Sì, signore.
Yeah, that's gone bad very quickly, hasn't it? Yeah, I think it's because I can't reinforce. They've got a lot of really knackered divisions in there.
Pronto all'azione.
Bring the Marines over. How am I going to do this?
Comandi.
Right, let's do this. Let's just split that army in two. We're actually surprisingly okay for supplies over here. No, we're not. Well, sorry, we are. But that hasn't split them. There we go. We've we've got more military factories. If it's just a case of getting men in the